A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure and a privilege to welcome you all to the Finance in Commons Summit for 2025. We continue to highlight and endeavor in collaborative efforts to uplift the regions that we represent.
The theme of this summit, fostering infrastructure and finance for just and sustainable growth, is something that really resonates with me and the government I lead. Our golden mission here is to reduce poverty through meaningfully foster economic growth.
Much of the debate, for instance, has been focusing on the African continent, on the amount of debt that we owe. But the problem is not the size of the debt, the problem is the capacity of the economy to service that debt.
And we have another crisis now, a crisis of those unable to see the future of a life of dignity. Surely this is also a moral crisis, a crisis of what world do we want to live in, what world do we want to embrace. And this conference is as much important for the finance that we want for that development, but the development for what? It should be a life of dignity for everyone, everywhere.
Our task, our duty, is to provide a favorable environment. We stick to price stability, fighting inflation. We stick to financial stability, fighting crisis. And therefore, we provide an environment with the most possible favorable and predictable interest rates. And I think this is very important for funding this investment.
We have a growth challenge. The financial system as is designed will not address some of these key elements that are required to unlock this growth to happen. We need to put infrastructure in place. It costs 4 or 5 times more in Africa than a developed country for us to actually do that.
We encourage you to participate in the robust conversations that will be taking place throughout the duration of the next 3 days, and of course actively engage with the speakers who are present. We wish you success, nothing but ongoing partnerships, and thank you again for your time and participation in this morning's main plenary.